So a lot of people were asking us to talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
And they should.
Which
yeah.
I had never seen before. So guess what I went out and did? I actually went out and watched the first 3 episodes.
Of
You are
wait,
awesome.
of Stardust
Of which
Crusaders
arc?
or the
No,
like first season?
2012, the start
Oh,
of
okay.
it. So the one when they're in the 1880s.
Yeah.
And it's JoJo versus Dio.
More accurately,
Well,
it's Danny the dog
like
versus
always.
Dio in the first episode.
Well, okay, but I'm just saying that
Yeah.
what's
I'm
interesting
making jokes.
about Dio is that he's voiced by Takeshito Koyasu, who's one of my favorite Japanese seiyuu ever. So I was super happy about that. And I will say that this show actually lives up to the name Bizarre, because I had no idea what it was going to be about. And I was like, all right, this is getting super crazy, super fast. But I like it because the script is really tight. Like, there was never a point where I was ever bored or didn't know what was going on.
Yeah,
and you're
like
like
that.
a super hated Dio. Like,
Yeah.
immediately you're just like, there's.
But don't you kind of love Dio
I love
too?
Dio.
I think I think what it
That
is
face
you're
is
supposed
no.
to, like, you love to hate him, right? Like, because
Sort of,
he's
yeah.
super,
I love to love him.
I
he's
kind of just
super
love
evil.
him.
Okay, well, okay, I don't know what to say to that because he's super evil.
Maybe we're just like twisted. Or
I don't know. I what I like about Dio is how inexplicably
unapologetic.
evil he is. Like,
Yeah.
there's not even a good explanation for it. He's just like,
They
I'm just evil
sorta
because
try.
the plot works if I'm really
They sort
evil.
of try with his dad, but after a while, they're just like, no, he's
Yeah.
not. I think
It's
one
just-
character actually says, you're actually not, it has nothing to do with
Yeah.
the fact that you were abused as a child. You're just a really bad person.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
And I
bad.
kind of liked that. And it's like these crazy over-the-top action scenes. And it's super violent, which
Mhm.
I didn't expect at all. But it's like, somebody was explaining, like, some of the melodrama is deliberate. Like, it's like super over-the-top
Jo-
on purpose.
Yeah.
That's the thing
That's the
about it
thing
that makes
about
it, but it makes
JoJo.
it tough because I showed it to somebody from our office and he didn't like it very much because he was like, I think it's just bad. Like, at first I thought it was intentionally trying to be silly, but maybe it's just bad. And I was like, well, sometimes it kind of is, and sometimes it's intentionally doing it, but it doesn't matter because if you just like let it go, let it wash over you, it's so silly that it's just fun to watch
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah, it's crazy because I was like, I'm not really laughing per se. Like, it's
yeah.
too dark, but it's like the super dark black comedy.
Yeah.
Like, when you
Which in
start to
Japan is
realize-
hella funny.
Well, I think that it's. I think that's the thing, though. I feel like there's this cultural difference that I'm just not being able to get through.
It's
like,
to me, it's very similar to, like, I enjoy a lot of really dumb 80s and 90s OVAs, which a lot of times, especially with like the bad English dubs that they got, the enjoyment of them is not because they're like good
Angel
stories. It's just because they're like Angel Cop. It's just because they're stupid.
They're dumb.
But like they're somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to say so bad it's good, but like they are.
I don't think
just they're really
JoJo,
fun to
like,
watch because they're
yeah.
dumb.
JoJo isn't gonna teach you anything.
Yeah.
It's not gonna like make you feel like a good
It's
person
not gonna
at the end of the
inspire
day.
you. You're just gonna be like, this is silly.
Yeah, and the people who watch JoJo, it is like a niche audience for sure. People that want like dumb action, like stupid
Right.
dumb.
it's very Shonen Jump. I mean, it was in
Well, yeah.
Shonen
oh yeah,
Jump.
it is Shonen Jump.
It's like
yeah.
prototypical for the modern Shonen Jump kind of thing.
It is. I definitely think that it's that huge over the top, like guys punching each other and blood everywhere and tons of action sequences.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow, this is very Shonen Jump. So when I looked it up, sure enough, it was
Yeah.
in Shonen Jump for like since like the 1980s or something like that.
Yeah, it's still
It
running.
took a
It's
really
still
long
running, too.
time for America to like realize that JoJo would work over here.
Yeah,
Um,
there were little attempts.
yeah.
Like the OVA came out, the part 3 came out in manga form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But JoJo's like really Japanese. Like
Mhm.
what it's giving, what it's serving, I think is just like a very Japanese like sort of comedy and shonen adventure that over here
Yeah.
like people didn't really grasp.
And I've
at.
studied Japanese for years and years. I've studied the culture and the language, and I still am just like, something about this show is just so whoosh, over my head
Yeah.
right now. So maybe I have to watch a few more episodes. I've only watched the first 3, so maybe by the 5th episode, I'm hoping it will click.
Are
But
you,
it's
are
not-
you,
it's
are
not
you
bad.
noticing all the characters named after rock stars and stuff? Because that's
Yeah,
one of
it's
the best
kind of
parts.
crazy. Apparently,
Yeah.
the creator loves like rock
Mhm.
stars. He likes Italy, so like their fighting form is like I guess JoJo gets trained by like an Italian. What is it called? Like Hamon master.
Hamon, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, man, I
The
think I have
ripple.
to keep watching because it gets crazier, and I feel like maybe
Yeah.
by the 5th or 6th episode it will click.
Oh, wait, so that means if you've met Zappelli, then you've also met the best character, Robert E.
So
O.
upset.
Speedwagon. Has he shown up yet?
I don't.
No? Oh,
Maybe he
okay.
has. Is he the one with the cool
Maybe not.
hat?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's the
I like
best.
that. I like that character a lot. Like I liked him immediately.
Yeah, he's walking exposition, which is great because there's also a narrator. That's another part. That's like the thing
That's
that
so
makes
funny,
JoJo's really
yeah.
funny is like the narrator will say something and Speedwagon will also say it, and you're like, was that a joke? I don't know.
No, I like Speedwagon a
Yeah.
lot. He was really cool, and I love his hat. I thought
Yeah.
that was like the raddest, like weapon.
Yeah.